Hey guys, what's up? My name is Indent500 and I am back today with another video. And this video is entirely on the Robin cosplay that I'm doing. Now, this video is going to be on the different designs that I'm using and the different materials that I'm using to make this cosplay. So if anybody wants to know how to make it, then you can quickly just pull up this video and you can use my ideas if you want to. Now, this cosplay is entirely based off of Damian Wayne. I really like Damian Wayne. I think he's a great Robin. He's one of my favorites, right behind Dick Grayson. But I feel like I fit Damian Wayne more because of my size and everything else about me. So to kick off the video, I'm going to start with the mask. And this is a Mardi Gras mask that I had lying around. And I quickly just redesigned it. I used sandpaper to sand it down, and I used a green color to use as the base coat. And just to make sure that the other side, if anybody saw it, it would look good, I also used a silver on the back and dirtied it up with some stains to make it look like it'd been through some action. And with some excess plastic, I used it to make the little spikes that Damian has on his mask. I then went over the entire thing with black shoe polish to give it a good dirtied look, and then I went over it again with dry brush some silver on there to make it look like some of it had been scraped away in like some kind of combat exercise or anything. So here's the mask for you if you want to get a better look at that. And this is probably the only thing that I've got really done right now. Everything else is in the process of either being made, being painted, or being dirtied or scratched up to give it more detail. The next item on our list is the utility belt, and this was one of the easiest things that I had gotten. This is a Dark Knight utility belt that I got on Amazon for like $5. It's really easy to get. I'm planning on kind of dirtying it up a little bit, adding a little gold paint to it to give it a more shined look instead of just this dull plastic. I'm also planning on giving it a little bit more detail on the back straps, just so if the cape does come up, you won't see the Velcro straps at the end. This was intended for like children, but since I am basically the size of a child, this belt works great. I am thinking about changing the emblem on it to an R for Robin, so I'll keep uploading, and hopefully I'll show you guys the process of what I do to this belt, just to give you some idea of what I have to go through to give everything a more realistic look. This belt was really cheap, and I'm very happy of the detail on it, but there are some other options if you want some others on Amazon. So, but if you really want a Batman belt, this is one that I would definitely recommend. Next up is the Gauntlets. These are children's shin guards, and they fit my forearms perfectly. Like, I think these are going to make great gauntlets. I just need to add the spikes to them and add some straps, and then I'm going to sand it all down and do the same thing that I did with the mask. Give it a base layer of green, dirty it up with some shoe polish, and then do some silver in there to give it a good worn and used look. These were also really cheap. These are actually shin guard replacements for shin guards, but it should be really easy to add some straps to these and to just make them into a good Robin gauntlet. And these also have some details already in there, so once I do the dirty and the silver, it should give it a good, realistic look, and I'm going to add some scratches and also some burn marks in there as well, just to make it look like Robin has been through some stuff. And of course, up next is the shoulder pads. These are actually knee guards that I found in like Walmart. They're really cheap and they fit my shoulders really well. I'm thinking about, well, first I've got to get rid of the branding on there. I'm going to repaint these as well and do the same thing with the detail in the silver. Um, Especially with these bumps and everything, it should make everything pop out very nice. And I'm going to change up the detail around it too, cut some more edges in there, and make it look more worn. So these should work perfectly. Once again, these are just knee guards that I found in Walmart, and these work perfectly as shoulder guards. And of course, right now, these are the pants that I'm going to be using. They're a black cargo pant from a while ago. I've had these pants for a few years. I've used them for Deathstroke. I've used them for a lot of different cosplays just because these are good. These are nice and worn, so they look good, they're comfortable, and I don't want to have to go out and buy another pair if I already have something else that is perfectly fine. So if you can, just repurpose whatever you have and adding it into another cosplay. That way you're not just wasting money on this, because cosplaying is very expensive and you don't need to be wasting money on more pants. And here is the tunic. This is just a red tunic that I got off of Amazon, and I also got a patch off of there as well that was just an easy iron on. I'm also going to think that I'm going to sew it on just to give it a little bit more strength, so I don't have it like falling off when I go to a convention or anything. I took off the black string that was on here, and I'm going to replace it with golden clasps. That way it has a more realistic look, and so more accurate to the Damian Wayne look. I'm also going to wear a black turtleneck underneath this because Damian has a black and red color scheme, unlike like a red and green color scheme. So I think this is going to work out really well. It's nice and sturdy, and it looks great with everything else that I have so far. And finally, I still need a cape. I'm still working on making one. I'm going to go get some black cloth and some more yellow cloth, because if you look at Damian Wayne's cape, it's black and yellow, and it's got a hood as well. And so the hood isn't the main concern, it's just doing the design and giving it a good worn look. If I'm going to just rub dirt on the bottom, or if I'm going to tear it up a bit, it's all still in the planning stages. So once I get the cape designed and made, I'll make a video on it along with the belt, and that's pretty much it for the Damian Wayne cosplay, besides the fact that I still need to make some batarangs for him as well. But other than that, I pretty much have everything that I need for the Damian Wayne cosplay. Everything that I showed you, I either got, made, or designed in a day, so it's not that time consuming to make this cosplay. The paint took about 30 minutes to dry because it's summer in the Midwest, and so it's really hot out, and it just dries really quickly. So if you have any questions about this cosplay, go ahead and comment below what they are, and I will answer them as soon as I can. And remember, wherever you are in the world, may you have a great day.